Now, quite a few years later, there was an author. So an author is someone who writes books. So far we've had a playwright, Henrik Ibsen. We've had a composer, Edvard Grieg. And now we have an author, a person who writes books. And her name is Alison Flannery. And she took that story of that little part of Peer Gynt going through the mountain in the Hall of the Mountain King, and she kind of changed the story just a little bit and put it into a children's book. So I am first going to read you this story, and then boys and girls, we are going to listen to Edvard Grieg's music in the Hall of the Mountain King and act it out as if we are Peer being chased and hoping to get out without being caught. In the Hall of the Mountain King by Alison Flannery, based on Henrik Ibsen's play Peer Gynt. In the country of Norway, a boy named Peer lived on the farthest edge where the trees and mountains are tall. His little house faced west, so he could always see the sea. When the sun was out and the smell of adventure was in the air, Peer loved to go exploring. He always found treasure. Rocks that were round and sparkly. Lizards that were brown and bumpy. Boys and girls, do you see someone in this picture kind of watching Peer? Peer doesn't know that she's there. And trees with branches spaced just right for a boy to climb. There she is again. One day, Peer ventured through the forest and out the other side, farther than he had ever been before. There, he found the best treasure of all, a castle. There she is again, watching. People had often told stories of a mysterious mountain king who lived beyond the forest. Maybe this was his castle. Peer couldn't wait to find out. So he slipped through the front gate. Oh, boys and girls, look at those guards. At first, he tiptoed along carefully, not to make a sound, his eyes wide at the wonders before him. The stories were true. He saw the Mountain King's riches with his own eyes. Oh my. From passage to passage and room to room, Peer grew more confident. Maybe he could be the king. He walked and marched. Do you see the king, boys and girls? He does not look nice. And skipped and spun on the marble floors, wishing the day would never end. Peer rounded a corner, and who did he bump into? But the Mountain King himself. Oh, he looks scary, boys and girls. Oh, she was with the Mountain King. Peer had been so enchanted that he had forgotten one important thing. He was an uninvited guest. Fear of the Mountain King's fury seized Peer. Fear of dark dungeons. Fear of never again seeing his little house by the sea. Peer ran like he had never run before. The Mountain King bounded after him, but Peer was faster. As Peer raced through the castle, he slammed doors behind him, hoping to slow the Mountain King just enough to escape. They ran and ran. Doors slammed and slammed. Each door brought Peer one step closer to freedom, But the Mountain King was getting nearer and nearer. One last door stood before Pierre, one final door until he was free. He ran, he jumped, he slid through the door. Slam! Pierre didn't look back as the castle disappeared into the forest beyond the mountain. As he found his way back home, he made a promise. From this day on, he would have his adventures closer to home. At least for a while. So boys and girls, Allison Flannery took the story of Peer Gynt and changed it just a little. Our Peer in the story wanted to go into the Mountain King's Hall, and he even played around while he was inside the Mountain King's Hall. For Henrik Ibsen's play, Peer Gynt just had to go into that hall, and he knew he was the danger that was in there of being caught and being trapped and being thrown in the dungeon by the Mountain King. And we hear that nervousness, that fearfulness in the music. So now we are going to listen to Edvard Grieg's part of the incidental music for Peer Gynt called In the Hall of the Mountain King. I would like you to stand up, and you are going to be Peer. Now we know we will start off soft, slow, quiet, so nobody hears us. Get ready, boys and girls. Are you ready? We're going to enter the Hall of the Mountain King. We're not going to go too fast, so we tippy-toe in place. Shh, don't let them hear you. Look around, see if anyone's out there. Oh, I hope not, boys and girls. Shh, quiet. Tippy-toe. Keep watching. We're doing well. I don't see anyone. I think we're okay. Keep going. Shh. Keep going. Keep watching, boys and girls. You don't see him, do you? Oh, wait a minute, boys and girls. I think I saw some just over there. Let's hurry just a little faster, but still try to be quiet. Maybe they didn't see us, but they might have. Just a little quicker. Here we go. Shh, keep an eye on them. Hopefully they won't see us. We see them. Oh, I don't know. They're kind of turning this way. Do you think they saw us, boys and girls? I think they have. They seem to be coming this way. Oh, they see us. They're running. Run, boys and girls, run. Hurry, run. They're catching up. Don't let them get us, boys and girls. Run. Hurry, fast. Run, run, run. Who cares how loud we are? Run. Run. Fast. Here they come. Hurry, run. Run, boys and girls, run. Hurry, hurry, run. Run, boys and girls. Here they come. Oh, go, go. Oh, I think there's even more coming. More of them are coming, and they're almost up to us. Run, run, slam the door. Run, slam, slam, run. Hopefully it'll slow down. Oh, but they're coming. Slam, run, dive out the door. And we are safe outside. Boys and girls, I love that because it gets our heart racing and it shows how music can change how we are feeling. It can make us excited and scared and fearful. It can make us sad. It can make us happy. And so this one, I love using at Halloween time to make our hearts race and have a little bit of a surprise to us. So boys and girls, I hope you have a great Halloween. Happy Halloween.